Coffee is advised. If you're not a coffee drinker, that's fine too. Block is nice to have. A strap is nice to have. If you don't have those, a dog leash or a belt or a towel could replace the strap. And the block, I mean, really wouldn't even need to be as firm sometimes as these. I mean, a pillow or a folded up towel. There's lots of things you could use around the house to create that. I'm going to start a little lighter on the music. I've got one actually, it's just a rain sound, some flowing water. So I'm going to start there in this playlist this morning and go without the lyrics. It's sometimes easier for me to quiet things without extra words coming in. So sitting up nice and tall, let's start to focus on opening up the chest. So we can just open up our heart centers here. Really focus on pulling your shoulders back and down. And as you breathe, consciously press the breath beyond just your chest, beyond your diaphragm, opening it up into your belly. So close your eyes and just start to settle into that breath, allowing yourself to open the chest and press the breath down into the belly. Feeling that expansion, feeling that openness. Squeezing the shoulders back to lift your chest open may almost feel like that's more tension, right? Because that's just not a natural position for a lot of us. We end up sitting kind of hunched over, rolled in with the shoulders and the chest. So let's really open up the heart. And your hands can be up or down on your knees here this morning. Do what feels most natural and comfortable to you. And start to feel that length up through your spine. Maybe the crown of the head feels just a little lighter as you follow this nice deep breath that's filling into the belly. And allow those breaths to be slow and steady, as if the navel center is just pulling open the belly to fill the breath and then slowly pressing the breath back out. Almost imagine that pump coming down from here, from your navel. And then check back in with your shoulders and your neck. See if any tension is rose to settle back into those spaces and let it release again. Maybe just feel the connection of your sitting bones underneath you, connecting down to your mat, to the ground. Slowing down the breath even more, allow yourself a slow 4 count as you inhale. And allow yourself an even slow 4 count as you exhale. Allowing that breath just to skim in and out across the back of the throat. Allowing your heart space to be filled with gratitude this morning. Grateful for your health and family's health, our warm homes, our strong internet connections that allow us to more deeply connect to people around us. Beautiful. And let's start to slowly move. And allow your eyes to be open or closed here as we start to go through hip circles with the hands palms down now, so that we're able to press the knee away as we move around this circle. As we stand up nice and tall, we focus on opening up our heart center. Through this, maybe feel if you notice anything in your lower back, right? Uncertainty, shifting around, creating tightness in the low back here, which happens the way these uncertain times can tend to manifest in our body. And it's our job to move and clear out those spaces. Be conscious of those spaces, identify and release. It could also manifest as digestive issues. Just real tightness up under the diaphragm. Maybe that uncertainty is more manifested as anxiety or fear. Wherever you're starting to notice that resistance as you move your spine, try to really breathe some love and encouragement into those spaces to allow that energy to be released from your body. Beautiful. Let's bring ourselves back to center and switch the crisscross of the legs. We're going to take the circle back in the opposite direction. So again, starting slow, pressing the knees away. Really just creating some openness. Maybe some snaps and crackles through the hips. And then notice maybe the organs massaging past each other. And allowing your heart to lift forward in the rib cage and fall to the back of the rib cage. Maybe even lifting your chin, open up the throat. And just allowing that energy to move all the way up to the crown of your head, clearing out the channel of your chakra system. Allowing yourself just to be a conduit. Beautiful. Let's bring ourselves back to center. Let's take one more little spine awakener. Coming into a seated cat and cow. Starting sitting up with your chest open, elbows wide. Just feel that really nice big stretch. Take a deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, round the elbows in as you round your spine. Inhale, opening wide. Exhale, rounding it in. Continue to move with your breath. It may feel natural to open your eyes as you lift and close your eyes as you round in. And then maybe start to move just a little bit faster, pulling the air in faster and pressing the breath out. Beautiful. Let's take one more deep inhale, lifting the heart up. And exhale to neutral, releasing your hands down, palms open on tops of the knees. And maybe you can just sit in that energy. Maybe you can feel some little fireworks going off, maybe in the arms. Maybe just feeling into the fact that you've opened up a little bit more this morning. Let's bring our hands up to heart center. Just take a moment to settle into that energy. Settle yourself in an intention this morning. Beautiful. Interlacing our fingers, press the palms away. Take a deep inhale as you rise. And take an exhale as you release that intention out around you. Let's do that 2 more times. Rounding in, pressing away, rise up. And exhale it out. Last one. Beautiful. Let's come up into tabletop. If you need, once we get there, take just a couple extra little wrist stretches. It always feels good to wiggle out the ankles and the toes. spine needs any additional cat and cow or sways with the hips, anything else that you need right here in this time, go ahead and take care of that. If you like, flip all 10 fingers around with those fingers palms down facing towards the front of your kneecaps. Feels awesome to stretch through the wrists that way. Good. Let's extend our left foot back, taking a calf stretch, flexing underneath our toes there. Settle your hands so they're directly underneath your shoulders. Good, and then we'll lift that left foot off the ground, also extending our right arm, coming into bird dog. Now notice that you're lifting through the core right now, lifting through the belly, and the left arm is pushing the ground away, so we aren't settling in or sinking into the left shoulder. Feel a little more length and energy extending through the left heel and the right fingertips. Take just another deep breath in. And on your exhale, let's bring the elbow and the knee together. And inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Slow and steady, moving with the full length of your breath. Feeling the abdominal muscles waking up. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen, and then take the leg out at a diagonal and also the arm. So you're moving out to maybe half of an X. You can imagine that diagonal line you're creating from your right fingertips out to your left heel. And just noticing that shift of center and maintaining your balance and composure even as center is shifted. Breathing with ease and steadiness. Beautiful. Inhale back to a straight line. And gently exhale to set back down. And again, maybe it's a gentle hip sway here, or a couple cat and cow. And then we will extend back that right heel and press the toes under, getting some nice dorsiflexion through that right ankle. Feeling an awesome calf stretch. Beautiful. And then we'll lift the right leg, lifting the left hand, finding our extended line here in bird dog. Feel also the energy extending out through the crown of your head. So no need to look forward here. Think about extending the back of your neck. And then as you're ready to exhale, drawing the elbow and the knee together. Inhaling to length. Using that breath, connect to the movement. Good. Inhale and lengthen, and take yourself off center. Taking the left arm out at a diagonal and the right leg. Notice your neck and jaw. Try not to load any extra tension there. Rolling your right shoulder away from your ear by letting the right elbow roll back more, back and out. Beautiful. Back to that center line and gently step back down. Good. Take again another wrist stretch if you need it. If you need to come off the wrists completely, you can sit back in hero's pose. Just take the backs of the hands together. If you're ready to move to downward dog, go ahead and move towards downward dog. But if you need an extra wrist stretch or a sip of water, now's the time. And down dog as we're ready. As you move to down dog, let's march it out just a little bit. Taking a really nice slow bend into one knee and then the other as the opposite heel sinks towards the mat. So again, opening up the low back, finding some space here. Releasing the back of your neck, really feeling your neck extending and just dangling here, letting your head dangle. And go up on our tippy toes. Take a glance forward between your hands and start to walk or hop the feet up towards the fingers. And once you're in that full forward fold, march it out again by bending one knee and then the other, shifting the weight from hip to hip. Both feet can stay flat on the ground. If your hands are not touching the ground, bring in a block or block substitute to bring your hands onto something solid so that you can enjoy the benefits of this stretch. Good. Big toes together. Let's inhale, halfway rise, pressing into the shin bones. Exhale, full fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, pressing down through the soles of the feet. As you exhale, hands to heart, just repeat that intention. Let's breathe up again. Releasing the right hand down to the side of the right thigh. Peel back the left shoulder. Nice big side stretch. Actively pressing into the side of the right leg. Good. Inhale back up. Notice how active and strong your legs are here. Lengthening through the sides of the waist. Beautiful. Back up. Let's give ourselves a nice twist. Hands all the way around the hips as you rotate. Back up and around to the other side. Nice. And back up through center, interlacing the fingers, extend the arms all the way up overhead. Now my hands aren't really visible, but we're just gonna rock the torso around in a circle. Hands are interlaced, fingers, index fingers up to the sky. Big toes together. The circle is pretty slow, but notice your shoulders opening as you let your arms extend up, really stretching your arms to the sky, rolling out between your ribs. Maybe the hips are rocking a little bit as well. And then let's take those circles back in the opposite direction. Beautiful. Inhale, lift all the way up. Really stretch from underneath the armpits. Really press your feet into the ground. And then exhale, both arms to the right, peeling the left shoulder back. Using the right arm to pull the left arm. Legs are strong. Good. Inhale through the center, grow a little longer through the waist. And exhale, arms to the left. Beautiful. Lift up. Lifting your heart. Beautiful. Release all the way down. Back to that full forward fold. Inhale to glance forward. Pull your block in if you've got one.
Or shoebox.
Or your that might be too light. You might crush it. Inhale, lifting the heart forward. Gently step the left foot back, and if you've got a block, put your left hand on that block. I'm going to rotate the right arm all the way up to the sky. So back knee off the ground if you can. If you'd rather be set down, you can set it down. Let's take that right hand and wrap it all the way to the back of our hip. Consciously pulling that right hip more back. Get a little lighter through your left hand, not dumping so much weight into that hand. Beautiful. Unravel the twist. And let's rise all the way up to crescent lunge, grabbing our strap. Loop your hands. Let's take a nice rotation here. rotating to the right, keeping tension on the strap. Maybe bend a little deeper into the legs, lengthen out that stride. Awesome, and come back into center. Rise up on your right leg. Give your left knee a nice little squeeze up over towards the right shoulder. So you're gonna twist here. If you can, extend that left arm back. Oh, that feels good. Nice. We'll release that left leg down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Gently stepping the right foot back, maybe bringing that block under right hand, rolling open the left arm. Nice. Little wrap if you've got it. Beautiful. Unravel the twist. Coming down, rise up, crescent lunge. Wrapping the hands through the strap. Coming out forward and rotating to your left. Find that steadiness in your breath even while you're twisting. Finding all those places your breath can expand into. Good, and back to center. Rising up on the left leg, giving the right knee a nice squeeze over to the left shoulder. Extending the right arm back. Nice, unravel the twist. We'll set that right foot down. Inhale up. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway rise, pressing into those shin bones. Gently step yourself back to a plank. Let's come down to the mat. Always feel free to lower to the knees if you lower to chaturanga. Better that than have your belly sag and hit the ground before your heart. Let's lift into a low back bend. Coming into Sphinx pose, really pressing the shoulders down and lifting our chin up. Feel the breath through your throat, all the way down to your navel. Press some energy into the tops of your feet. Beautiful. Slowly lower back down, press the ground away. Come back to downward facing dog. Feel all that extension through your spine. Let's take right heel to the sky. Slowly floating our right toes forward, landing the left heel. We'll rise up to warrior one. Keep the strap handy because you may need it for some shoulder stretches here in a moment. So allow yourself to steady, drawing the left hip a little more forward. So hip bones are both square to the front of your mat. And let's release those arms down behind the back, interlacing our fingers, lifting the heart open, exhaling into humble warrior. So here would be where you maybe would use the strap as an arm extender if the shoulders and chest are very tight. Awesome. Just feel that openness in the low back. Breathing deep into all those spaces of resistance. Inhale all the way up. Nice. Let's keep the strap handy here. Again, we're going to use it in a moment if you didn't use it there. Coming back into those bound arms. Pivot your back left foot so that you're up on your tiptoe as we rise to warrior three. Now, if you need wings For warrior three, bring the arms down. Otherwise, if you can keep those arms bound, let's go with that. Hips are square to the ground, lean into your heart. Think about extending your index fingers even further towards the heel of your left foot. Beautiful. And as you pivot to standing, this might be where you grab the strap. We're going to take that left leg straight out to the front, lassoing the sole of the foot with our strap. Hips are still nice and level, heart lifted. Think about how you're pressing the ground away underneath that right foot, solid, very solid. And then we can take both ends of the strap into the left hand, taking that left leg out to the side, keeping our hips square forward. This right arm coming out to the side will help with balance. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. If you've got energy for one more, switch the hand to the right, strap to the right hand, and we'll take the left arm back. If the right leg is fatiguing, just rest down, go into a full forward fold. Take a breath, recoup. Beautiful. Gently release that left leg. Set down, both big toes together. Come on up to standing. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale to chair pose. Sinking the hips back, really pressing the insides of the knees together. So gaze is set forward, full of intention and purpose. Let's drop our hands to the heart, and we can take a twist, connecting our left elbow outside our right knee. Awesome. Unravel that twist. Sit a little lower in the chair. As you exhale, lengthen the legs and fold in. Inhale to lift the heart and glance up. So we're lengthening out the spine before we step to plank pose. Slowly lowering down. Hugging the elbows to the sides of the ribs. Maybe lifting just a little higher here into cobra. Still focusing on dropping the shoulders and lifting the heart open. Exhale, down dog. And let's lift the left heel high to the sky. Slowly floating our left toes forward between the hands. Landing right heel, rising up. So feeling the connection, the right foot in the ground, that right hip drawing forward. Let's release the hands down behind the back, interlace the fingers, let your heart open. Exhale, humble warrior. Use your strap if you need the arms longer. Feel your arms really pulling open the chest. So the arms aren't just haphazardly dangling behind you, actively lengthen. Try to reach your index fingers up towards the sky. Maybe the left hip needs a little shift back again. Beautiful. Inhale all the way up. And as we come into warrior three, maybe those arms are bound. Pivot your right foot so you're on the toes and rise up warrior three. Steady and strong. Beautiful. Coming up to your single leg balance. We're going to take that strap out around the right foot, right around the arch, right at the high part of the arch, the base of the ball of the foot. So think about leveling your hips here and dropping your shoulders. Still finding that nice steady breath all the way down into the belly. And then let's try putting both ends of the strap in the right hand, opening that right leg wide to the right. Watch your space. Notice the energy pressing down through the sole of your left foot, allowing you to get taller here. We aren't collapsing into this left hip, pressing into the ground to hold us nice and steady. Bringing it back to center. If you've got a little strength left, we'll take the strap in the left hand and rotate that right arm back. Again, if you're needing a break, just gently set down, take yourself to a full forward fold. Release more out of the shoulders, find that extension into your arms. Beautiful. Unravel the twist. We'll gently set both feet down. If you're folded, rise up. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, chair pose. And take hands down to heart center. And into our twist, this time right elbow connecting outside the left knee. Good, take it back to center, sink a little lower in that chair. Awesome. Exhale, lengthen the legs and fold. Take a deep bend into your right knee. Open the left arm up to the sky. Good, and back to center. Switch the bend in the knee, opening the other side. Nice. Back to center. Give your neck a little shake. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, full fold. Rise up. Hands to heart. So we're going to take eagle pose, just getting a little more twisted up here this morning. I'm flying. Flying through the rain. So let's bring ourselves down to chair. Inhaling, arms up, sink the hips back. Open your arms wide like a T. Start to shift your weight over to your right leg, taking that left leg up and over. And maybe it's only over once with left tippy toes down. Otherwise, if you can, hook the toes all the way around the calf muscle. And the lower you sit into this single leg chair, the easier it is to get that leg wrap and keep pushing your hips backwards. Left arm going underneath your right. Oh, there's our crane. Yay. We've got some beautiful cranes that live in our creek here. They fly by every once in a while. Mike, do you see it? Cool.
There'll be another one soon.
Cute. If you can here, take the elbows down towards the tops of your knees and let yourself really hug in. Beautiful. Nice. Roll it back up. Now we're going to try to keep these arms bound in eagle as we unravel the legs, come back to warrior three. It's one of my favorites. Drop that left hip a little bit more. Solid, really solid. And a gentle float to warrior one. Still bound in our arms. Adjust your leg length. Exhale, humble warrior. Beautiful. Rise up. Unravel the arms. And step the feet together. Give everything a nice little shake. Now we're working the legs today, huh? I didn't see that coming. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. Open the arms wide. Start to shift your weight over to the left foot, wrapping the right leg. So sitting the hips back in space, feeling that your knee is behind your toes. If you peek down, easily seeing your foot. And then the right arm underneath the left. Try to lift your elbows from the front of your chest and press your palms away from your forehead. And line up your knees underneath those elbows. Notice if you're twisting. So you're looking beyond your wrists, beyond your hands. You're looking through them. Look past to something steady. So don't look at your hands, look past them. Hug down. Ah, it feels so good in my back. Inhale, lift. And then unraveling just the legs. Take it to warrior three, still bound in the arms. And gently landing warrior one. Lengthen out that stride if you need to. Inhale, lift. Exhale, humble warrior. Notice the placement of your left hip. Draw back if you need, and really anchor in the outer side of the right foot. Beautiful. And rise up. Woo! Step it together. Good. Give your legs a nice shake. We're going to go wide angle forward fold. We're going to run it out all with standing today. Sorry. No sleepy yoga this morning. All right. Go nice and wide on your mat, parallel with the outsides of your feet. So I jokingly say, this is the first yoga I ever did in my high school Spanish class because we would start to fall asleep. Spanish was right after lunch. And so nobody would be paying attention. We would be half asleep at our desks. And my Spanish teacher, Miss Ribas, would have us stand up and do this. So our feet were parallel. We'd reach up overhead, press the palms up to the sky, and then exhale as we roll down, and inhale as we roll up. And I had so much fun. I absolutely loved it. So hence, that's why we're still here today. Exhale down, inhale up. Go as fast or slow as is comfortable for you. Smile, because that's more fun. Notice the energy you're generating from the core. Good, and before you start to get dizzy, unravel and go the other way. Beautiful. Let yourself fold all the way down to the middle. Just pause. So naturally, it wasn't that long after we started doing that in Spanish class. I was taking yoga at our local YMCA, maybe just once a week after track practice. Probably not for that long, maybe an 8-week session, maybe a couple 8-week sessions, I'm not even sure. Beautiful. Start to shift your weight over to the right foot. Let your left toes turn up. So we're going to go into a low lateral lunge. Now sink only as far as you can. Use your hands for as much support as you need. And then gently walk your way through the center and sink over to the left. Let your right toes turn up. We'll go back and forth like that a couple more times, walking the weight across our hands, just going side to side. Beautiful. Let's grab a quad stretch in here today. As you come back up to your right foot, pivot into a lunge, dropping your back left knee all the way down. Windmill back that right arm, going into our BDQS. Feels so good. And if here, if you cannot reach your hand to foot, add that strap as an arm extender. And if it's too much pressure on your knee, sink the hips a little further forward and add a blanket under the knee. And if it's just plain too much, just sink into a nice low lunge. Okay, hands across the forward thigh. There's always variations and there's always levels. And as we start to learn our bodies better and better, it's easy to find the variation that's correct for your body because we learn to listen. Beautiful. Release that foot. So we're going to walk back through the center, all the way over to your low lunge on the other side, and then windmill the left hand back to the right foot. So just flipping the whole thing around. Good. Sink the hips forward. Maybe the right foot needs to walk further forward. Yes. The moral of the story is we don't want a ton of pressure straight down on that kneecap. So the more you can get this hip forward of the knee, the easier it'll be to not have pressure on the knee. Beautiful. Release that foot. Let's come back into center one more time. Wide angle forward fold. This time, let's really consciously lengthen the spine, send your sitting bones up to the sky, and start to walk your hands out to the outsides of your feet, bringing the crown of your head down as close to the ground as it goes. Think about the energy of pressing into your heels to spin your sitting bones, your butt bones up higher to the sky. So deep hamstring stretch here. Think about your heart reaching down towards the ground. And there's energy here in your arms. You're giving yourself just a little extra pull. Get a little more length in your spine. Notice any tension in your neck. Awesome. Release the feet, heel toe in 2 times, turning the toes out, heels in, and gently press the knees back. And I sometimes like just to rock a little side to side here. Awesome. And extend up. And let's go ahead and step the feet together and come on down. We're going to go down onto our backs. Roll down nice and easy. And then once you're on the ground, make some small circles over the back of the hips. On a good day, mine will just kind of adjust my iliosacral joints to go this wonderful adjustment. Not quite yet today, but hopefully that's still on the agenda for my back today. That'd be great. Let's take our legs up, crossing the right knee over the left, coming into Gomukhasana, Supta Gomukhasana, reclined cow face pose. We're gonna hug our heels out to the outsides of our hips. This also helps open the iliosacral joint. Let yourself melt in. Start to notice just the weight of your body resting onto your mat. Any gripping in the neck, jaw, and shoulders starting to dissipate as we just consciously move our way. Our body starts to know we're heading towards Shavasana. That was a very active early practice, so good job. Great job. Beautiful. Release those feet. Gentle egg beaters, just spin it out a little bit in both directions. And then crossing left over right. And again, heels outside of the sitting bones. Beautiful. Unravel the legs there. Let's bring ourselves into a nice T with the arms. Cross the right leg over the left and let the legs spill over to the left side. Just take a gentle twist. And if you want to help yourself lengthen the right side waist, take the left hand, place it in that hip crease, and gently press down. I mean, very gentle, you'll feel it right away. But it's interesting, it's when we twist, naturally this hip kind of hikes up. So let's press it away, find just a little more space. Good. Release that side. Let's go ahead and cross left over right, spill the legs right. And then maybe take the right hand, press it into the left hip crease. Beautiful. Let's bring it back to center. Hug the knees up underneath your armpits. And then take your feet up to the sky in happy baby pose. Think about the back of your sacrum staying down on the mat here. Letting your whole spine articulate down into the mat. Beautiful. Let's take those knees and give them one more nice squeeze in. Maybe even hug your chin up towards your knees, giving your whole body a really nice deep, deep squeeze. And then exhale and release the feet out, flat out in front of you, lengthening out your whole body. Start to allow yourself to settle in. Getting settled here. Releasing any additional tension, letting it sink right into your mat. Just allowing your toes to flap open, your palms be open. Notice in your spine, if you're not lengthened out, make any little adjustments, and then allow yourself to be very still. Starting to feel the full weight of your body melting into the mat. As far as feeling the weight of your organs, your heart and lungs sink to the back of the rib cage. Your abdominal organs melt to the back of that cavity. Feeling the full weight of your arms and legs settling into the mat. As you start to bring your attention back to your physical body, just notice that stream of energy moving through your body without restriction or roadblocks. Start to breathe a little deeper. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes. Taking a nice full body stretch. Just giving yourself another gentle hug. Maybe rocking side to side across the back of the hips. And then gently rolling to one side. And press up to seated. Coming up into a nice tall seat. Let's open the palms on tops of our knees, letting ourselves be open to all the opportunity today has in store for us. Open the breath back into the belly, nice deep, clear breath. With your eyes closed, turn your gaze to your third eye, helping strengthen the power of your intuition and allowing yourself to trust what you already know. Let's take the hands up to heart center, taking a moment to send out a little extra love and encouragement today. And take a moment to invite extra love and encouragement back in. Beautiful. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for practicing today.